Why is it every time we do, okay, maybe it's just every day, that we do a podcast, I look like I just rolled out of a dumpster. I had my hair down.
Nobody judges you anymore.
I had my hair down today and I was like,
is that even a bun or just is that a fist clump of hair that you have up top? It's not even a bun.
I just like pulled it up. I was like, I don't care.
Like buns at least have a little form to it. This thing just looks like you went, actually it's like this.
I didn't even.
I'll shrink down for you. Don't worry.
I didn't even brush my hair this morning.
Oh, I thought you were going to say your teeth.
No,
So here's Allie.
That I religiously do. And I just went to the dentist this week and clean bill of health.
Strands of hair down, hanging out. Yeah.
Ding! Give us the update on your roomie.
Oh,
and I'm not talking about Gordon.
No, he's back on the road, so it's just Eva and me.
And and how is it going?
Well, the same every night.
And how is that?
It's all right. I mean, it's I never really wanted it to be Christmas so bad for this to be over, but it's really it's fine. I mean, I've been working late, so by the time I get home, I'm like
working late. Yeah, he stays in his office watching Star Trek.
I'm huddled.
He's still bringing in TVs and
I'm surprised you
Apple TVs and stuff just to watch.
Why don't you have a sleeping bag here?
There's no showers in the building, or I would move in.
If I had a second bedroom, I would offer it.
No, it's fine.
For Eva, not you.
You know, here's the thing. I don't want to talk about medical stuff every night. I mean, I know I'm a doctor by trade, but I don't want to talk about... And every night when she comes home, Scott, I did a double, triple axle revive of the coaxial region of the heart, and then it's.
Is this what it's like to be married to somebody smart?
And then
I've cured cancer.
And then and hospitals are all corporations. It's no longer for the patient. And I'm like, literally, my response is, and I try.
You're like, I have nothing to give to this conversation.
Guys, how many times have I said this? I talk for a living. And by the time I get home, whether it's Eva, whether it's Annette, all right, I'll talk to the kids because that's just usually 3 words.
Gordon.
I'm out of words.
Scott's on a level once he gets home.
But I'm out of words.
No, I feel the same way. I get home and I'm not super talky. Zach's definitely a lot more talkative than I am when we have our...
Could he keep her company?
But it's so...
No answer.
So when I talk to him and I talk about this place, he hates it. He doesn't care about this profession whatsoever.
Right.
Well, fuck him.
I know. Sometimes I want to hear about his stuff, but I kind of feel the same way about his stuff too.
Would you roll your eyes back at him then?
Sometimes.
Good.
Yes.
That's right.
I rolling.
You don't want to hear about Scott and Quinn? Well.
But he doesn't necessarily want to
care less about dropping groceries off in an oldie's house.
Right? He doesn't necessarily want to talk about it though either. But there are those times that he does. And I'm like, oh no.
Here we go.
Yeah, what did I get myself into?
So it's really, it's fine. It's not bad. I've cooked dinner every night that she's been here.
Aww.
Which is, I mean, I still got to eat too. It's fine.
Yeah, but when she's not there, aren't you kind of doing the bachelor dinner?
Sometimes I'll make stuff like I'll make more so that I have it for multiple days. That's usually on Sunday. I will either smoke something or
smoking Sundays.
Yep. Or I'll do
smoking something. All right. No.
Oh yeah, I might be before the end of this trip. So it's really okay.
No, nothing.
Nothing. No. Nothing.
He didn't even
let you two make fun of me and just keep going. Just keep going.
We sure will. I used to.
Oh, don't worry.
You know what? You're flipping hair.
I used to make like the popcorn Diet Coke dinner, but I usually
did do a bag of chips one night. That's true.
Yes, but I try to actually make a dinner because Zach and I don't eat with each other Sunday through Thursday.
Okay, I have a horrible admission. If I'm pulling the bachelor night, Eva's not up for work and staying at the house. Mm-hmm. I sometimes, it usually happens on a Friday night when I don't have to get up in the morning, the next morning for work. I might touch a bottle of Jameson.
Every night?
Not every night, but I might touch
every other night.
Every Friday for sure. I a lot of times don't eat
I've heard.
beforehand, and then about 8:30 at night when I'm ready to I should go lay down, I make copious amounts of hot dogs in the microwave.
Oh, yes.
I will hot dog myself silly. And let me be honest with you, not the best absorber of the alcohol. You think when you're eating it, fill it up. This is great. I'm eating hot dogs.
Do you have buns?
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a dump truck. but it still just doesn't really, it's not a good sopper-upper.
So every Saturday you're waking up with a hangover.
A little slow sometimes. Not every Saturday. Jesus.
He's got the shakes.
Yeah, I've had that.
And that's if you don't accidentally nuke your hot dogs too much in the microwave, because I had hot dogs the other night and I put them in a little too long and I get back and they're just like,
is it burnt in one spot?
No, it split open and just became I was like, what did I put in the microwave? Because it didn't look like a hot dog anymore.
How long do you put them in for? It's under a
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
I may have accidentally hit 4 instead of 1.
Oh my God, I've done that.
And I just kind of went to the TV to keep watching until I heard the beep.
You want
didn't hear that for a while.
You want a little hot dog trick? If you're not as inebriated as I am when I throw 3 in the microwave and hope for the best for a minute. If you don't feel like going out and grilling, throw the broiler on for a couple seconds. You can broil hot dogs and they come out just like they're on the grill.
Yeah, but that's where I keep my cookie sheets.
Well, you're going to use a cookie sheet when the hot dogs are in there.
I know, but I've got 30 cookie sheets
You
in there.
don't use your oven just because it's storage. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, it's 30, well, not for the broiler. It's 30 cookie sheets. I've got some cookie, what are they called? Where
Cupcake pans?
No, where you cut on them.
Cutting boards?
Cutting boards, yeah.
Genius.
I've got a bajillion cutting boards down there, so I don't broil anything. For
All
that
right,
reason
well,
alone.
Then forget you. Fire up the grill. For the rest of us, if you're looking to do a lazy man's barbecue, it works.
I'm a microwave hot dog person anyway.
I love that. By the way, I will also say microwave hot dogs above boiled hot dogs. That is disgusting.
We've talked about this.
I know. Boiled hot dogs lose their flavor. It's disgusting.
It comes down to this. This is almost like a deal breaker in a relationship. You don't eat microwave hot dogs?
You boil your hot dogs?
Yeah, no, we're not dating.
You could go fuck yourself.
We're not dating.
Before I talk about my turkey thing, I wanted to hear Quinn's thing.
Oh, okay. So, you know how you recently had a mouse situation with your car, with your house?
Yes.
Still, maybe? I don't know. Is that still going on?
Situation.
Well, I do have, this is super gross. I have a dead mouse in a trap underneath my oven that I have not removed. And it's
Try firing up the broiler, see what that smells like.
It's been probably 4 days.
Oh, it's going to be a skeleton.
Just move it aside with the cutting board.
But I just don't want to deal with it. And I hate mice so much. And Zach never comes over. So I have to.
Do you think he even likes you at this point?
No.
I'm beginning to wonder.
No.
Together?
No, but that's funny. Wait, that's hold on.
Okay. Pause my story.
Right.
Sidebar. So, because our dogs haven't been getting along that great, I have been even limiting my time going over there. And he has been such a little baby about it. He's like, why don't you want to come over and hang out with me? So I know he misses me for sure.
Yeah.
He just likes
But not enough to come see you.
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah, no, because it's got to be on Zach's terms, Zach's time. You know what I'm saying? In his house. I know, exactly.
Is anybody else shocked? And I'm looking straight at the camera for this one.
Okay.
Is anybody else shocked that Allie allows this? I mean, you are.
Oh, you want to know why I do, though? Because I like my time.
Oh. All right.
So it works out really great.
Okay.
I get to do whatever I want.
Do you like any time with him?
Yeah, I do.
Again, are you together?
Yeah, I do. But I actually like that it is kind of limited.
Okay.
Because then, sometimes you feel like, oh, now I got to do the things that he wants to do. Or I got to, watch the shows that he wants to watch. I don't want to watch those shows.
Sounds like you're in a perfectly healthy relationship that's been going on for 2 years, 3 years, 10 years.
It'll be 4 in April.
I meant 10 years.
I have a feeling you're going to be that couple when you get married and everything.
Yeah.
That you're going to be that couple who has the twin beds. Like in the 50s.
I just read that's actually okay.
I hear it's healthy for the marriage.
Hold on. Now that you mention that, I have to pull the article up because I just literally today.
I Love Lucy and stuff like that.
Yes. Lucy and
Hold for
Desi
that.
had this.
Yeah.
And then we'll get back to your mouse thing.
I guarantee you. Well, do you want to go ahead? Tell your thing while I'm getting the article because when you said that, it triggered a response.
So, The issue with the mice thing is that I don't have a mouse problem, but there's a few cats in the apartment neighborhood, and I think they all belong to one person, but she like lets them out like without supervision. They don't like run away from the place, but they do go all over the complex.
Yes.
So yesterday I did a quick like, oh, I don't have anything to like drink in the apartment, so let me go down to the dollar store, which is like literally next door.
You want some Jameson? I got some extra.
No, I'm not a big Jameson guy, but got some other.
You're lost.
I got some other bevies. Then I come back and then I'm like trying to go into the driveway and into the parking lot, and there's 3 cats just sitting there, and they don't move. They're like not afraid, so they're just
it's
sitting
cat
there.
bowling.
And I'm like, and I'm inching towards them.
Peter.
I'm inching towards them, and I'm like, I am gonna run these cats over if they don't move. And then finally they move, and I'm like, I'm going to say something to this woman, because I've seen her once, who has these cats that they just let out. And Benji tries to chase them, and like...
Oh, that'll take care of it.
Well, the other thing is, I've seen a couple of dead mice in the area.
Okay.
So now I'm like, they're probably killing the mice.
Well,
so I'm
yeah.
like, they're probably good for the air, but also it's like... this is the evolution, the cycle of evolution here is... the mice, they get killed by the cats. The cats, they're going to get killed by Quinn because they keep getting in the way of my fucking car.
Yeah.
So, first of all, they don't need to be out at 10 p.m.
That's when cats go out. Have you never watched Tom and Jerry? I mean, come on.
What?
Tom's on his own schedule.
I know, but that's when mice or cats go out. I mean, cats don't go out at noon. They're sleeping on the couch.
Don't
they're
you
like
want them
indoor
in?
cats.
Yeah, but don't you want them in for when it's colder out?
I wouldn't. I'm not a cat person as far as owning one, but if I owned a cat, it would never be outside. It would be an indoor only.
Same
Right.
for me.
Yeah, I'm not. But you could. Speaking of Tom and Jerry, solve the problem like this: forget Benji's leash one time and. Just out the door, boom! Those cats will take off. I mean, we've all seen the cartoon, and then it's the lesson's dealt with.
I'm actually quite worried though. I try to keep Benji away from him.
They're going to gang up 3 of them on a dog.
Well, kind of because Benji was interested. And he's like pulling to get towards them, and the cat just does one of these like half turns, like to look at him, like,
Don't
you want to come at me? And so I'm like, oh, these cats are trained killers. They're gonna attack my dog.
Our new puppy and Zach's cat, they wrestle around and they have so much fun. It's a great relationship. But the cat got him on the nose the other day with his claws because they were just playing a little rough, and I mean everything seems fine until then.
I'm just hoping that if the person who lives by my apartment who has these cats, if you're listening to this podcast, I can only apologize if I run your cat over.
Well, they've been warned.
It might happen.
They've been warned. Back to you in the relationship for a minute. So the puppy and the cat wrestle, but you and Zach don't.
Yes. Or we keep our wrestling to a limit.
They have more of a relationship than you two.
Yeah,
My
they
gosh,
do. They really do.
More physical touch between those two. I love. Okay, so the separate beds comment.
Yes.
I told
Let's
you it
hear it.
sparked something. So listen to this. This actually came from the Huffington Post. I got to give credit where credit is due. They say taboo relationship moves you should try.
Okay.
You're not going to agree with these. I'm going to tell you. Well, there's might be 1 or 2 you'll agree with.
Let's hear them.
Sleeping in separate beds. You just said it. They said it's actually okay. You know what? Sometimes you just need a decent night's sleep. That's the way it goes.
Yeah.
I don't like sleeping in separate beds, but we tend to even have separate blankets. It just happens because I steal a blanket and then he just grabs whatever he can. And then I hate it because I'm like, we're not even under the same blanket.
That's because you keep stealing it.
I know. It's absolutely my fault.
This one I don't agree with at all. Talking about your past romances, your romantic past, I don't agree with that, and here's why. Well, all right, if it's a mention like, oh yeah, when I was dating so and so,
We played mini golf.
right, exactly, that's fine. But that's a slippery slope. Because the minute you admit that you've been somewhere with somebody, the person you're with never wants to go there.
That is so true, Scott.
So let's see, Disney's out,
Wait.
the beach is out.
I got another one.
I'm going to be vacationing in Alaska.
Hey, I got another one. I found out that he's done X, Y, and Z with his ex. And I'm like, oh, well, you did it with her, but you didn't do it with us?
Well, you got to actually get together and see each other for things to happen.
I know, right?
So there's that.
Speak to each other.
Like he took a pottery class. A pottery class.
Who was he?
I
bet you he
no
beekeeped
clue.
as well.
I probably.
Oh, don't tell her that.
I would love to do a pottery
And
class.
I will tell you this. It can really be a bad sign for a lot of people that you're hung up on what that relationship had. I'm not saying it bothers me anymore, but when Annette and I first got together, now maybe she was more expressing the frustration or what things were like and her frustration that things didn't work out, because you know how sometimes things don't work out and you blame yourself. You're like, what was the problem, or what happened? You like overanalyze it. She talked a lot about her ex Jay, and frankly, I could give two shits about the guy.
Yeah.
And nor do I want to hear anything about the relationship, or Jay did this, or Jay had that,
See,
or Jay who gives a shit?
I like to hear some of that stuff.
Very, very limited. Very limited. More embarrassing for the other person, the better. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I think, though, I want to hear it just to make sure that I am always better.
Like if you told me,
That's what I'm getting at.
if she told you Jay shit his pants one time,
I'm in.
You don't mind
I'm
that
in.
story.
Yep. Mr. Dump Truck. Okay, flirting with other people, very, very lightly. Like if Allie and I were together, I'm sorry, Quinn, not this week, okay? Next week, you and I will get together. Okay. But if Allie and I are together,
Yes.
and it appears to me that somebody has caught her eye, or that person is attempting to catch your eye, and it's mild, it can be a bit of a turn on. But there is, again, it's a very slippery slope.
That healthy competition.
Just a touch,
I know,
little bit.
I know my significant other would say the opposite. But I think that, see, I do have some very close friends, and I think that keeps him very on his toes.
Okay. All right.
If that makes any sense.
This next one applies perfectly to you since you never see him. Self-pleasure.
Wait, why is that? What's wrong with that?
I don't know. Apparently, some people feel that that's not something you're supposed to do when you're in a relationship. I mean,
Maybe.
there should be a balance. If I'm doing only that and not getting anything else, I feel kind of let down.
I will say this. Not when I'm home. Like, if I'm there.
Where at Kohl's?
What do you mean?
I'm saying that if we're at home together.
Together in the same home.
I see
In the
what you-
same home.
She just realized what she said.
So,
Why is Allie crumbling to her knees at aisle 5 at Target?
do you know they sell vibrators at Target now?
Get the hell out of
they
here.
They do. Anyway.
Really hits the bullseye?
It's in the, yes.
Come on! Jeez!
It's in the same aisle as the condoms.
Of course you knew.
No, I mean, I don't use those either. But anyway, so I don't know why I know
10B,
this.
please.
Why was I in that aisle?
Oh, I wonder.
No, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Like, anyway.
It wasn't for the condom.
No, it was not. Anyway.
I'm going to die over here.
I haven't bought a condom in anyway.
You haven't seen Zach in 5 years?
But what I'm saying is, back to my original point. If I'm home and he's home, could you not do it while I'm there in the house with you? Like,
I mean, unless you're doing that together.
Yeah.
Well,
that's weird.
right, that's fine. I just think that if I could be here to do the job, why?
You should attempt to do it together before alone.
Yes,
Sure.
yes.
Well,
now,
would it
now
be-
if I'm at work, and
Oh my God! We're bringing this place in.
if I'm at work and he wakes up and he's like, then, and this is for anybody, then I feel like that's okay.
I got a question.
Okay.
Since we're going to spend this much time on self-pleasure, let me ask you if this is insulting to you.
Okay.
Sometimes it just needs to bluntly come out. Hey, I'm kind of horny. You want to go do it?
Yeah.
All right. It doesn't always have
verbally.
to be
I got you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You know. Did you want me to sign that?
I don't know what.
Did you want me to give you sign
What did you
language?
Sometimes it needs to bluntly come out. And I'm
Yeah,
like, oh my
I mean,
God, you
you know,
go
here, I'll
straight
sign-
and wake up and it's like, hey.
Quinn, I'll sign it for you. I'm kind of horny. So
what I mean, but
it seemed like that. So sometimes it comes out where
Yeah.
it's like that. If your response is, "Well, I'm not," if I respond back to you and go, "All right, I'll see you in 5 minutes. I'm going to the bathroom," are you insulted?
No, that's okay. Because at least you gave me.
But we're at home together, and you said,
Okay,
you know.
but at least you gave me the invitation.
Okay.
So that's the only thing I want. Is I
Withdrawn.
want. Yes.
Yes. All right, the next one is, oh, by the way, for those that don't remember, these were taboo relationship moves you should try. I told you, most of these you're not going to agree with, some you might. Taking separate vacations.
Oh, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I want to take some together, though, too.
Yeah, well, it's got to be a balance.
Yes.
There has to be a balance.
I'm taking one in 2023. Of course, because it's me. But
put it on the calendar so I can already plan ahead.
My girlfriends and I are doing a 40th birthday trip together to Tennessee. That's gonna
that's fun.
I know.
How many times are you going to say you're the only 10 I see?
As often as possible.
I was going to ask how many times is she going to celebrate her 40th birthday, and now we're into 2023. November birthday, it's 2023. Fuck it.
I wanted to do it this year, but then they were like, well, you're the oldest of all of us, so...
Ooh, that's harsh.
Yeah, so
wow.
we don't
and you still want to travel
I'm sorry,
with them?
we're not friends anymore.
They're like, we don't turn 40 till 2023.
And Allie will just keep turning 40 all year long.
Yes.
Next one is going to bed angry. It depends on the situation.
I think so, too. I actually am fine going to bed angry sometimes.
Talking openly about money, if you can do it.
Wait, why wouldn't you?
I agree with you, but a lot of times relationships don't start with that openness about money, and discoveries come along, and if you're going to do it, you got to start with it right in the beginning.
No surprises later. If I'm going to share a house with you, I'm going to share bills with you, children, whatever. No, we need to figure that stuff out.
Keeping a secret from your significant other, the last one.
I probably have one or two.
Nothing really mean, though. Like if it came out...
No.
All right, he might get pissed at you and go to bed angry on a Saturday, but Sunday he'll be okay.
Yeah.
Allie's a murderer.
If you look at her on this thing.
Yeah, I guess some things are just, well, it kind of goes back to the talking about exes, right?
Yeah.
There are some things that have happened in previous relationships that don't need to be discussed.
Sure.
That's very fair.
Agreed.
So most of my secrets have to do with exes.
Okay.
And that's that.
Oh, so it's not a current, like, you spent $500 on something that...
No.
Okay.
No. It's things that have happened in the past that it's like, well, why? Why even talk about it?
Yeah. That's the only thing that I had on there. I'm sure there's more, but that's plenty.
I don't need to start a fight. Wait, did we finish the...
Yeah.
Okay,
we finished the mouse story.
I said just watch for your cats because they might not make it.
That's right.
All right.
And it might not even be me because the lighting in my apartment complex area is piss poor. Like even when I'm walking outside, there's like these...
Oh, you'll know when you walk by a cat and you'll hear...
Yeah.
There's like these spherical lights that provide no light whatsoever. So I'm just like, well, one of these cats is going to die one day.
Yep.
So this is going to be released right before Thanksgiving.
Yes.
My question...
Tuesday before.
I have questions.
Oh.
Allie.
Scott.
You guys have already done a Thanksgiving dinner at Zach's family's house for the brother's birthday. You brought a ham, right?
Oh, it was a birthday dinner.
Right.
It wasn't a Thanksgiving dinner.
But I'm getting to Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
So they had a ham, right?
I brought rotisserie chicken.
Never mind. You brought a rotisserie chicken.
Remember, because you were supposed to smoke the ham, and you're like,
no, you never once confirmed this. I would have smoked it.
I thought we confirmed it on the show, and then that morning we...
was it, can you go buy the ham confirming it to me? Okay. I understand where the fault is.
I would have Venmo'd you.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good, because I don't have Venmo.
Oh, I would have PayPal'd you.
Oh, well, you should have said that. Okay. So that being said...
You're going to smoke my ham.
Well, I was getting to Thanksgiving. No, because I'll be out of town.
Why does that sound like we're not?
Yeah. Another secret from Zach. What are you guys going to do? Do you have to endure another turkey dinner coming up?
I don't know. We haven't talked about it, but I joked with his mom on the phone the other day. Well, I don't like turkey.
That doesn't sound like a joke. Sounds snarky.
I wasn't trying to be snarky. I was just saying, I know what it was. She was asking me what I wanted for my birthday lunch.
Okay.
Again, celebrating as many times as I possibly can.
Yeah.
And then you answered, definitely not turkey.
And that's what I said.
Oh, my God.
So I don't know if she's going to make a ham or if I'm just eating a bunch of sides again this year.
Okay, but
Why?
You guys are going there.
Yeah.
Well, no, I didn't know if you had a plan of stopping to get a Stouffer's lasagna and throwing it in the oven before you went or what.
Can't you smoke me a ham like Tuesday?
I could. But then you just have to warm it back up again.
Fine by me.
We could listen. I could start smoking that sumbitch right after the show, and it could just go all day.
Yeah.
And then It'll be right. We'll wrap it tight in foil, and it'll hold the juices, and just throw it in the oven to warm it back up. And then everybody's going to look at the turkey at Thanksgiving at Zach's family and go, "Screw that! We're eating the ham."
Exactly, because turkey is stupid.
Well, I just didn't know what the plan was.
Get
I
fucked
didn't,
all turkeys.
didn't know if you guys had a plan set up.
Speaking of turkeys, did you guys see the turkey cuddling thing? The animal
God,
sanctuary.
yes.
No.
Come on.
Yeah, right.
It's these animal sanctuaries that they're doing turkey cuddling sessions. Now, that makes sense for cows.
It ain't no goat yoga.
It ain't no goat yoga, and it makes sense that you would do it with a cow cuddling because cows just stand there.
You and I met a cow recently at the Horseheads something choo-choo day. I don't remember what that was.
Oh, I don't remember what that day was called either.
We'll call it the Horseheads choo-choo day. But remember, they had a cow down from Sunset
Yes.
Creamery. Nicest. I wanted to take the cow home. I'm not going to lie.
But turkeys, here's what I picture. If I'm cuddling a turkey, it's going to be like,
Best moment of the podcast. Watch the video on YouTube.
It'll be gift.
that is not even cuddling.
Yeah,
Like,
right?
That's assault.
Exactly.
And don't turkeys shit a lot? Birds shit a lot.
I don't
So
know.
do people.
Well, no, I know.
So does Allie.
So does Allie. Well, all right.
It was a competition that day.
Don't turkeys shit as much as Allie, like 6-7 times a day? I mean, like they're
Wait, hold on.
I'm jealous though that they can just do whatever they want and no one will judge them.
So does she. She craps on lawns and Cordy too.
Average.
Well, they don't know about it.
No, that's not true. The listeners told me that I pooped in their lawn.
Trivia question: where was the first turkey trot?
Buffalo, New York.
Bingo.
Average times a day.
A turkey shit.
Wait, hold
Your
on.
Google history forever, and you're going to look at it back at it and go, what?
Turkey.
You're about to learn something here on the podcast. This is Thanksgiving trivia to take to the table with you.
Okay. I've got the answer.
Well,
So say it.
Well, hold on.
So she doesn't have the answer.
She's reading the facts.
I am. Oh, okay. Like all birds, turkeys poop a lot. You could even say,
Did I
That's
not
it.
say that?
That's the
quote unquote,
cite your source.
all the time. The turkey's high burning metabolism requires that
Oh, you have one too.
Yes. The turkey's high burning metabolism requires that they eat often, and what goes in comes out. And so, yeah, they're pretty much, they say they call it Turkey Acre Day, which is they pretty much are pooping all over the place all the time.
Wow. Yeah. So that's why you want to cuddle a turkey, because you know you're going to get up and there's going to be crap on your lap.
Yeah, I'm not cuddling a turkey.
No, not at all.
No.
I'm
also
not even
freaked-
roasting one this year because they're so expensive.
But he
also
is smoking me a ham.
Damn right.
I'm also freaked out by their chin nutsack that they have.
Oh, I know.
It's like,
But I want to touch it.
it's like it looks like it looks like an empty nutsack. Like there should be nuts in there.
This thing on my head is what it should be on my chin.
Yeah, right.
Wait.
Ellie's thing again.
Why didn't we do this for a contest where people had to make the best gobbling noise?
Good, we could do that.
Can we also do birthdays and anniversaries at 7:10?
I
Come
want.
on, listen to my gobbling noise. Oh.
It's funnier to look at it.
I think I'm good with this podcast and ready for the holidays.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.